Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gaza with CD. Guys, yesterday I talked about the death of the Pope. And of course, some people came out of the woodwork because they know better. Anyways, next time, if you want to correct me, please assume a position of educating, not a position of cutting me down. I might not be precisely versed in it, but I am aware of it. That's why I follow things and educate myself about those things. And of course, I'm going to be inaccurate now and again. And when I am inaccurate, then you must take the position of humbling yourself and say, can I please show you how it's done? And trust me when I tell you, I am going to be very appreciative. Don't cut me down. That's not Christ-like if you are a Christian. Anyways, so somebody came and said, this is Rag, sent me an email and said, hey, CD, can I show you what happens when the Pope dies, what steps are taken, etc., and so on. And I was like, oh, this is perfect because I'll get to be educated the way I like to be educated. And also, I get to educate my community as well if they are interested. But anyways, guys, this is what happens when the Pope dies. Without further ado, day one, the death of the Pope. That's the title. There are 3 bullet points that needs to be followed first. The first one is, and I'm sorry, disclaimer, there are lots of Latin words. Some of them I cannot pronounce, but hey, we will work with them because we were taught syllables, right, at school. Remember? Okay, there we go. Bullet number 1. The Cameloga, in brackets, this is a Chamberlain of the Holy Roman Church, close bracket, officially verifies the Pope's death. Bullet point number 2. The Pope's fisherman's ring and seal are destroyed to prevent forgery. Bullet point number 3, the See of Peter, in brackets, Sede Venticante, close bracket, officially begins. No Pope, so no one leads the church. Then days 1 to 9, mourning and funeral rites. Also has 3 bullet points. The first bullet point, the Pope's body lies in state in St. Peter's Basilica. 2, a funeral mass is held 4 to 6 days after death. Bullet point number 3, Novemdalis, 9 days of mourning with special masses and prayers are held. Days 1 to 15 or up to 20 in brackets, preparation for the conclave. This one has 4 bullet points. Bullet point number 1, cardinals under age 80, in open brackets, usually around 120, close brackets, are summoned to Rome. Bullet point number 2, daily general congregations of cardinals are held to manage church affairs and prepare for the conclave. Bullet point number 3, the Sistine Chapel is prepared, cleaned, sealed off, and secured to ensure secrecy. And bullet number 4, cardinals are housed in the Domus Sancta Martha. Oh, here we go. But in brackets, that's St. Martha's house, a Vatican residence. Days 15 to 20, conclave begins. 3 bullet points here. The first bullet point, the conclave starts no sooner than 15 days after the Pope's death, no later than 20, unless shortened by papal decree or all cardinals are present. Bullet point number 2, cardinals process into the Sistine Chapel and take an oath of secrecy. Bullet point number 3, the doors are locked. Extra omnes, in brackets, that everyone out, is declared and the voting begins. Voting process. This one also has 3 bullet points. First bullet point, up to 4 ballots per day, in brackets, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. Bullet point number 3, a 2/3 majority is needed to elect a new pope. And bullet number 3, ballots are burned after each voting round. Black smoke means no pope. White smoke means one has been elected. Okay, then we move on to once a pope is elected, 4 bullet points. First point is he is asked, do you accept your canonical election of supreme pontiff? If he accepts, he chooses a papal name. So that means me as CD, I have to choose a pope name. Most of the time, it's names from the Bible, or either apostle. I think most of them are apostles or something like that. Okay, and then bullet point number 3: the new pope dresses in white and appears on the balcony of Saint Peter's. And bullet point number 4, the announcement is made, Habemus Papam. In brackets, we have a pope. So basically, that is the procedure when the pope dies and when a new one gets elected. So guys, I am doing this because we need to educate ourselves. We need to be informed, whether this is of your interest or not. The Roman Church plays a pivotal role in the world, including politics sometimes, which I don't think they should involve themselves in politics, but they do have some political influence in the world. I mean, the Pope does meet with political leaders around the world and speak on mercy on few things for people that are probably struggling with one thing or another. Like, for example, with Pope Francis, he focused a lot, I think, on 2 issues. That is transforming the church, as well as what do you call this? Not refugees, immigrants. He would ask for mercy from immigrants to be accepted in societies of other countries. And of course, he does have his own shortfalls regarding the boys in the church, if you know what I mean. For YouTube sake, I can't say it. So apparently he did not take that part particularly seriously when it came to a priest accused of such. Instead of asking them to resign or firing them, he would not do that. So it's very important that we know these figures, we know things, how they are elected. And you can ask questions as well, like why there's no female that would ever be a pope. Editing CD here. Turns out there was a female pope back in the Dark Ages or something like that. Her name was Pope Joan. I feel like there's a scandal there. Let me check what the scandal is, and I will come back to you guys and give you the full goss on Pope Joan. This is interesting. Anyways, back to the video. No, I'm not changing anything, so don't get me wrong. These are obviously questions that ought to be asked anyways. And then we get educated about the answers about them, right? Because the last time I checked, Saint Mary or the Catholic Church is more, I could be wrong, I stand corrected, it's more on the Mother Mary, Madonna. So you would think that the Pope would be a female in representation of Madonna type of situation, I know it's a little scattered in my head, this part, but it's a conversation, it's a conversation, and it's not a conversation that is inviting fundamentals, because you know how fundamentals, when they come with emotions rather than intelligence. So yeah, this no, just pick an interest, guys, in something, get ourselves knowledge about one thing or another. And this, for me, happens to be one of the things that I'm quite interested in for some reason. All right. Anyways, please don't leave the video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you next time with a new video. Goodbye.